good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever it may be in your part of the world. Welcome to KellieBom Yoga Studios, otherwise known as my living room. Quarantine day 49, May the 1st, May Day, Beltane. We're moving into a new season, big transitional shifts going on. We're going from the cold into the warmth. We're going from the darkness into the light. So today we're going to do a fiery practice. We're going to bring the fire in the belly. Beltane fire. So let's come up to the top of our mats in a comfortable seated position. I'm not using a mat today because you know what? I find that it buckles on the carpet and and you know what? You don't need a mat either if you don't want one. You don't need a mat to do yoga. You don't need fancy pants to do yoga. You can do it in your pajamas, on the carpet, in the dirt, wherever you want. It's beautiful. Coming into a tall seat, shoulders back and down, deep breath in all the way down to the bottom of your tummy. Exhaling through the nose. Maybe engaging your ujjayi breath. What is that? A little constriction in the back of your throat, a little audibility with the exhale. A little fire in the belly. Closing your eyes if you feel like it. Maybe visualizing a little candle or a flame inside the darkness of your chest, behind your heart. This little flame that ancient yogis called jyoti, and it's like your passion, your drive, your creativity, maybe your soul, depending on what you believe in. Continuing those deep, full breaths. On the inhale, visualizing the breath going in through your nose, down your throat, through your chest, fanning the flames of your jyoti, going down into your belly. And slowly exhaling through the nose. Let's inhale both arms up into the air, exhaling down through center. Inhale up. Exhale down through center. Inhale up. This one's different. On the exhale, bringing your right hand to your left knee and your left arm behind you like a strong second spine. Gently twist it out. Big, full breaths. Inhale, both arms up into the air. Exhale, bringing your left hand onto your right knee and your right arm behind you. Big, full breath. Inhale, both arms up into the air. Exhale, bring it down through center. Hands open on your knees. Creating big, full circles. When you come around the back, arch your spine, pressing your shoulders out in front of you. Come around to the front, lifting from the chest. Arching from the spine, lifting from the chest. Switch it up, come in the other direction, lifting from the chest. Arching through the spine. One more. Lifting through the chest. Arching through the spine. Coming back into a comfortable seat. Shoulders back and down. Right hand down beside you. Reaching up and over with the left. Both sides of your bum flat on the mat, on the carpet, on the dirt. Twisting your chest open towards the ceiling. You can come down onto your forearm if that's comfortable for your body. Inhale, both arms up into the air, palms facing each other. Exhale, bringing the left arm down, reaching over with the right. Twisting your chest open towards the ceiling. Big, full breath. Option to come down on your forearm. If that feels good for your body, both sides of your bum flat on the floor. Inhale, both arms up into the air, palms facing each other. Exhale, bring it down through center. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, down through center. Coming onto our hands and our knees. Option to use a pillow or a blanket if you're somebody who has sore knees. Hands flat, fingers spread out wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling, pressing your belly button down into the mat. Exhale, tucking your chin, arching your spine, pressing down through your shoulders and the palms of your hands. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling, pressing your belly button down into the mat. Exhale, tucking your chin, arching your spine, pressing down through your shoulders and the palms of your hands. Bringing it back into neutral back and taking a peek over your right shoulder like you had a tail and you were trying to look at it. Let your hips fall down to the left. Take a breath here. Bring it back up into center. Looking over your left shoulder, let your hips fall down to the right. Take a deep breath. Bring it back around into a neutral spine. And let's lift up the left arm up into the air. Rotate the wrist, wiggle the fingers. Exhale, bring it down, threading the needle, coming underneath the right arm. Resting the weight of your body down on that shoulder. Twisting your chest open towards the ceiling. Option, you can lift up your right hand and rest it on the small of your back. Maybe reach around in between your pelvis and your thigh. Breathe. Bringing your right hand back down to the earth. Pressing down through your palm. Inhale to rise. Slowly with intention all the way back up. Rotate the wrist and wiggle the fingers. Bringing it back down to the earth. Other side. Right arm comes up into the air. Rotate the wrist and wiggle the fingers. Exhale, threading the needle, bringing it underneath the left. Bringing the weight of your body down on that shoulder. Twisting your chest open towards the ceiling. Option to bring your arm around to the small of your back, maybe to your thigh. Breathe. Starting to unwind. Pressing down into the palm of your hand. Lifting the right arm up all the way over. Rotate the wrist and wiggle the fingers. Coming back down into a neutral tabletop position. Tucking the toes. Lifting the hips. Sending them up and back into that first downward dog. Now, the beauty of the downward dog, grounding down through your thumb and forefingers, giving your arms the slightest inward rotation so that your armpits are kind of looking at each other. Shoulder blades slide up the back, pressing your chest towards your thighs, bringing your belly button into the back of your spine, sending your hips up towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog. Looking up at your hands, step or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway, long straight spine. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down through center. Look at this, I got a sunbeam. It's all right. Okay, let's do a sun salutation. Inhale, rise. Exhale, all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway, long straight spine. Exhale, hands flat, step or jump back into plank. Holding your plank just for one breath. Elbows tucked in close to your body, lowering all the way down to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Backs of your feet pressed against the mat, thighs lifted, looking straight ahead. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, sending them up and back. Downward facing dog. Grounding down through the thumb and the forefinger. Pulling your belly button into the back of your spine. Hips to thighs. Chest to thighs, that's what I meant. Looking up at your hands, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway, long straight spine. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down through center. Big step back with the right foot. Bending that left knee over the left ankle. Inhale, arms up, high lunge. Exhale, settle down into it. Can you bend more deeply into this front knee? Can you pull that back heel closer to the mat, straightening out your back leg? Exhale, both hands down on the inside of this left foot here. Option to drop the right knee down to the floor if you feel for it. With your right hand flat, we're going to twist it open with the left. Breathe. On your next exhale, bringing both hands down, dropping the back knee if you haven't already, and leaning back, straightening your front leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Chest to toes, pulling those toes in towards your face. On your next inhale, rise up. Bending that left knee over your left ankle, tucking the toes behind you. Big step forward. Hands on the shins. Inhale, halfway, long straight spine. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down through center. Big step back with the left foot, bending the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale, arms up into the air. Exhale, settle down into it, bending deeply into this front knee. Pulling the back heel down closer to the mat. Exhale, both hands down on the inside of this left foot. This time, we're going to keep the left hand flat, twisted open with the right. Don't lose that bend in your front knee. On your next exhale, bringing both hands down on the inside. Dropping your left knee down to the floor if you haven't already. Inhale, straightening out your front leg and leaning back. Inhale, proud chest, open heart. Exhale, forward fold, chest to toes. Big full breaths. Inhale to rise, bending the right knee over the right ankle, tucking the toes behind you, lifting your hips, big step forward, hanging out upside down. Let the muscles in your neck and your head relax. Big full breaths. Option to grab onto your elbows, hanging out. Releasing the elbows, hands on your shins. Inhale halfway, long straight spine. Exhale, down to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down through center. All right, beautiful. Let's pick up the toes, spread them out, plant them down. Knees over ankles, hips over knees, pelvis tilted forward, long straight spine, shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. Mountain pose. Feel the weight distribution in your feet. Is it even? Feel each toe, your toe mounds, the inside edge, the arches, the outside edge, your heels. Can you balance the weight in your feet? Picking up the right foot and resting it against your left ankle. Yogi's choice, lifting it up to your calf or your thigh. Using your arms in any manner at all that helps you feel more steady and secure. Whoop. Watch out for the furniture. Without dropping that foot, pick it up, give it a little hug into your body, holding it out in front of you, flexing the foot, pulling it in towards your face. Kicking it out behind you, don't let it touch the floor, like you're stamping your footprint on the wall behind you. Swinging it through one more time, hug it into your body, let it go. Nice. Very well done. Pick up the toes. We got to do the other side. Pick up the toes, spread them out, plant them down. Knees over ankles, hips over knees, pelvis tilted forward, shoulders back and down. This is the important part. This is the part where we get grounded. You know, you send a little bit of that awareness through your body, from your toes to your head. And even after you move to the next part, it works. It just works. Shoulders back and down. Big breath in. All right, picking up the left foot and resting it against your right ankle. Yogi's choice, picking it up to your calf, maybe to your thigh. Wherever you go, stay away from your knee and use your arms in any manner at all that makes you feel more steady and secure. Without dropping that foot, pick it up, give it a little hug into your body, holding it out in front of you, flexing the foot, pulling the toes in towards your face. Without dropping it, kick it out behind you, stamping your footprint on the wall back there. Swing it through one more time. Don't touch the floor. Hug it into your body. Gently let it go. Very good. Beautiful. Stepping your legs wide apart from each other, a leg length apart, and pointing the toes outwards, away from your body. Inhale, arms up into the air. Exhale, squat it down. Goddess pose. Make any little adjustments that you need with your feet to try some different distancing and stuff going on here. Inhale, arms up. Cactus arms out to the side. Big full breath, hands on your knees, dropping the right shoulder down, left shoulder up to the ceiling. Twist it out. Big full breaths. Inhale to rise, other side, dropping the left. Right shoulder goes up to the ceiling, twist it out. Inhale to rise, one more breath. Inhale to rise. Very good, bringing the knees back together. Big step forward to the front of your mat. Stepping the feet about hip width apart, pointing the toes out. We're going to come all the way down into a seated squat. And again, take any extra time that you need to play with your feet and find your sweet spot. You might be surprised by what you find. Palms come together in front of you, elbows pressed up against your knees, long, straight spine. This is beautiful. Ladies, gentlemen, anybody who wears high heels, come down in a nice squat. If you are comfortable with your feet flat, you can try coming up on your toes. Maybe play with the balance a little bit. Feels really good on the arches. One more really deep breath. Exhale, bum on the floor. Bringing the feet together in front of you, sole to sole. Bringing them in towards your body. Now, if you are somebody who has a lower back pain or sciatica, if you bring your feet farther away, creating this big diamond, you're gonna find it will target those muscles and give them a little bit of work to do. It'll be good. Now, if that's not a problem for you, you might bring them in closer and it's gonna target the more front area of your muscles, your groin and your hips, where we have a tendency to hold on to a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff we humans carry around with us, the weight of the world on our shoulders, all these repressed emotions in our hips. You know, that's why we gotta do yoga. We gotta do it. So we gotta get it out. We gotta be good to ourselves. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Wiggle the toes. Inhale, up. Exhale, let's bring the right leg out, left leg in, turning your torso towards that foot like it's a bullseye. Inhale, arms up into the air. Exhale, chest to toes. moving with your breath. With every inhale, rising up a tiny little bit. Elongating the spine, elongating the hamstrings. And with every exhale, folding into it. Just checking in with your shoulders here. Is your left shoulder creeping up on you? Bring it back down to earth. Keep those shoulders balanced. On your next inhale, we're going to start to rise up. And we're going to pick up this left foot here. And we're going to step right over the right. Left arm comes behind, like a long straight spine. Twisting open, looking over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath here. If you can't take a deep breath here, you're twisted a little bit too far. Just bring it back a notch. Breathe. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Bring it back around into center, moving slowly. Gently unwind the legs. Okay, we're going to do the other side, extending the left leg out, right leg in close. Turning your torso towards that foot like it's a bullseye. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching for your foot, your knee, your shin, whatever you got. Chest to toes. Now, just checking in with your right shoulder here. Make sure it's not creeping up towards the ceiling. Keep it in balance with the left shoulder. With every inhale, rising up. Elongating, making space. With every exhale, folding deeper. One more breath. Inhale to rise. Picking up this right leg and stepping right over the left. Right arm comes behind us like a strong second spine, twisting open, looking over the right shoulder. So when we are in this twist like this, and we bring the left elbow to the right knee here, and your forearm is up in the air, and your hand is open, and your fingers are wide and apart. This is, I was taught the Hatha sun. And I just thought that was kind of cool right now in this moment because I'm in this beautiful sunbeam and I have the Hatha sun going on here, which is what we're doing, Hatha yoga. Breathe. And bringing it back around into center, gently let it all go. Unwind the legs, come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Long straight spine, shoulders back and down. And just before we close, let's grab onto your shoulders behind you, just with your fingertips. And just let the weight of your arms kind of fall down and give yourself a little massage here. Gently rock your head back and forth. Let it hang heavy. Let your head and neck hang heavy here. And if you find a little sweet spot in there, just give it a little bit more love. If there's something in there, give yourself what you need right now. In this moment, give yourself exactly what you need. Maybe close your eyes. Continue that deep, steady breath, that fire in the belly. With every inhale, going down through your nose, your throat, behind your heart, fanning your jyoti, down into your belly, and back out through your nose. Releasing the shoulders, hands open on your knees. You can keep your eyes closed or open them, whatever you like. One more deep, steady breath. And at the end of class, we find ourselves right where we started, back at the beginning. Whether it's the class, the week, the day, the cycle, that's what we do. My friends, thank you for joining me today on Beltane in the living room. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me get like hits on this channel. You know, so if you dig doing yoga with me in the living room, just like and subscribe. And catch me next time. I'll see you soon. Namaste.